Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. Got friends on the team bus. Good morning, Gerrie.
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Rick.
Morning, Gerrie and Andy.
And
Andrew.
we had Uffe's picture earlier, but I think I lost him. We
Yeah.
certainly got him in audio. Morning, Uffe. Or afternoon. No, still morning.
Morning. I'll put it back on and I'll let that.
So, who are we catching up here? His partner.
Big pile of pebbles.
Yeah. Move on. Passing on your left, right, through the middle. Coming through. Watch your back.
Bling, bling.
There we go. We made it.
Be careful not to touch the other riders.
We there, we careful. Yeah, and an abundance of caution. Close the offices today and tomorrow. We're supposed to be getting this superstorm. We've dribbled about 2 inches to drive this morning. Not snowing now.
Our storm is looking less super for this area.
Yeah, at the moment I give it a boring try again.
Yeah, it was looking big. The other day it was looking like, or yesterday it was looking like it was going to be over a foot of snow. And then now it's not looking like it's starting until like tomorrow morning. And then it's supposed to break up a bit and then snow again overnight on Thursday. So
Yeah.
it should only be like half a foot, maybe tops. So I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Because less snow to have to clean up before getting on the road, the better.
Yeah.
But down near New Hampshire and southern Maine, they're going to get a pretty good amount of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you benefit from being further north than Maine.
I was trying to think of something witty to say about that, but I'm failing.
Nothing witty. Nothing witty to say about it.
There's nothing witty about being further north than Rick.
No. That's for sure.
There, that'll do. That'll have to do. It's a bit early yet. My wit hasn't woken up yet.
It's best to wake the wit slowly and quietly.
Overnight, I had a member of one of the groups that I am in on Facebook reach out to me. Well, she actually sent me a message on Sunday, and I hadn't seen it in my in Messenger. So she posted in the group asking me about one guy who'd asked to join the group and why he wasn't a member yet. And she vouched for him and whatever, so that's helpful. I looked and I approved his member request on Sunday. So we're trying to figure out what's going on there.
Thanks for the ride on, Rick.
Yes, he is.
Oh, thank you. Right on all around.
Ride-on's incoming. I swam a half mile in the pool yesterday. And it felt like I did it pretty quickly. I was racing the guy 2 lanes over from me. He didn't know we were racing, but we were. And I was swimming faster than he was.
Maybe
But,
he's telling the same story.
Compared to, I don't really think that he'll want to tell his friends that he got beaten by a guy swimming breaststroke 2 lanes over.
Oh no, that's not how his stories go. He was
No.
definitely ahead of his story.
No, well, I mean, he could be truthful and say, wow, I kept up with a guy swimming breaststroke. Almost.
With a doggy paddle.
No, he wasn't swimming doggy paddle. But yeah, when I compared the swim to the previous day, I was 8 seconds slower over half a mile. We'll blame the workout yesterday morning. Elevated my heart rate.
That would be the difference between gold and last place in the Olympics. 8 seconds.
Still quite a ways off my normal, well, my old pace. I do a minute a lap. I've got 10 seconds off that right now. Guy in the lane next to me, I was lapping him every other lap.
Thanks for the Right on, Andy. I think I missed it just when you sent it.
Yeah, it was about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was just when Rick sent his.
It was.
And I just missed it.
You are very welcome.
I have a little cheat app where I can see all my previous ride-ons. Now I feel bad not giving Tina one. She gave me one before she stopped.
I gave her a post-ride ride-on.
Me too. I didn't realize we were riding a half an hour before we really started.
I woke up early this morning. Normally I wake up at 4:30, but I woke up at 3:45 and saw that I had slept over 7 hours. So I was like, well, there we go. I guess I'll call it good.
My considers changed into 24-hour clocks in the US.
Yeah, Uffe switched to Mountain Standard Time now.
Ah, you're up early. Really
He is.
early, Uffe.
Yep, earlier than me. What? 4:03 a.m.
Haven't we already done enough of this 250 stuff this week?
Oh, we've done more than enough of it. But we've got 2 minutes of it left, and then we don't have to do it again. We don't even have to do it at all this week now.
Nice. So you have to do more.
Well, I've got a little bit more of it to do tomorrow, yeah.
This will be your rest pace.
It will.
Isn't it amazing how it feels like it actually is rest though when you're racing or pushing hard?
Yeah. You know, I'm doing this right now and I'm thinking, man, I'll be glad when this is over. And yet tomorrow, like, okay, this will be my rest.
Hey Alexis,
Hey, Alexis.
right on.
Bonjour, mon ami. Ça va? Ça va bien once this interval finishes.
I think Alexa said, have a good 10-minute workout.
And we'll be on to it in 10 minutes. I think I managed to decipher that. Whew. Now I'm enjoying the 130s.
So my former coworker and always friend Kate, well, is she left Sicily. Now she's in Paris right now. Until she moves on out. Or no, it was Austria, then Paris. That's what it was.
You've got to do them in the right order.
I think she's starting to get nervous about having to head back. So now she's just like switching cities every 3 days or so.
So they can't find her.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised actually. Interpol is on the case, and she was living like Jason Bourne now.
Yeah. No, the order you've got to do them in. As long as you did Italy, you go to Sicily, right in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Austria was Hungary. A bit of Turkey, dipped it in Greece, fried it in Japan, and edged it off China. That's the order you've got to do them in.
Oh, nice. Yes. I should have mentioned this.
Thank you, Gerrie.
What? You
Yeah.
get another one?
I just got your ride on.
Wow.
I already gave you
I
one.
I just got your ride
I
on.
got mine. I got mine 1 second before I got
Yes.
yours, Andy.
I thought I missed seeing Gerrie, so I said thank you to Gerrie earlier. And, well, I obviously didn't because I just got it now. All right, here we go, Rick. 20 minutes at 2:15.
Chug-a-lug-lug.
We got there in the end, Gerrie. Just there was a bit of latency between Connecticut and Wisconsin, I guess.
Oh, did you just see that deer? It was standing on its hind legs.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, brother.
So you're telling me there's no way I'll be catching you guys?
I don't know.
Not for the next
Probably
20
not.
minutes.
Well, I've got a friend that I'm drafting off.
Oh.
If he keeps it up, we can move along and try and catch you.
So after this 20-minute interval, we've got 5 minutes at 80 watts, so you stand a chance then again. So you keep station then. Might happen.
Well, we're touching at the same speed at this point.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help.
Well, I'll let you know when we enter the pave sprint. You can get time.
Oh, I can see where you're on the map.
Time gap. Oh,
You just
there's been sneaky. Spying.
I'm spying.
There's using his balloon to see where we are. Hey there, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie Van Aert. Good morning.
Good
Yeah, it
buddy.
doesn't look like I've made any time.
As long as you haven't lost any.
But as
Keep
long
on
as I'm
working.
drafting with this guy, he must be super light. Oh, that's weird. My speed picked up once he got behind me.
Cute.
He was just slowing you down.
Yep. Get away from me, Mr. Durham. Or just stay behind me. Maybe he's pushing me. He feels sorry for me.
So looking on your latest trainer road post, Gerrie, it looks like your VO2 is stellar.
VO2, is that the bottom one?
Oh, it's like right before.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, I think the last ones are like sprint and something else.
I know the last one is sprint, and that's one.
Yeah, I think your VO2 is like that's
Oh,
the highest
yeah.
one, isn't it?
5.2 or something. Yeah. We've done some VO2 work. I still don't understand how it works. I don't think there's a lot of AI. I think it's a lot of if statements, but I don't think it's AI. Because yesterday I did endurance. I told it was easy. And then it moved up some of my other endurance rides to make it more difficult. But every workout has a number to it. So if I want my VO2 max to go up, I'll just pick a VO2 max with a number higher than that, and I go and do it once. Which is fine, because then it shows I can do that VO2 max. Yeah. So maybe my VO2 max number is higher, but if you look at something like endurance, if I go and do a 3-hour endurance ride, suddenly my number will jump up. Although I may be broken for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's one thing that I still feel like is a struggle in putting training to numbers is, you do a 3-hour ride. That always seems to, if I do a big ride, that always throws everything off.
Yeah,
even
that's
though
a
I
lot
didn't,
of TSS.
even though I didn't, like, yeah, I don't know. You can do it in several different ways.
So the way I have it set up in Golden Cheetah is if you do one long endurance ride, it may move you up a little bit,
Yeah.
but it won't go to the level where that endurance ride was. But if you do multiple of them, it'll move up to that point. So it's got a bit of it works like your CTL. So as you increase the amount of times you do the same thing, it will increase to that level at some point, but not immediately.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, basically it takes 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. And mine lifts slightly quicker than it drops. So, especially for endurance and up to threshold. And what's interesting, my trainer road profile, that bar graph you see, and my one that I use with my own formula looks very much similar. The numbers are slightly different, but it's just how I use my baseline.
We know all about Gerrie's math.
Oh, yeah, there's some interesting Gerrie math in there.
But it's a little bit twisted around because VO2 max is normally a parameter you would use to assess your current condition, and you're doing it all the way around. You're having your current condition estimate your VO2 max, which I don't understand because VO2 max is not really a race parameter.
Yes. Maybe if you do a bunch of crits.
So is this where the term jerry rigging came from?
Exactly. I coined that phrase.
Okay.
I mean, VO2 max is just a fancy label for 5-minute power. That's all it is.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
Yeah,
But it's a
this one's
parameter
better.
I like because it's nominated by weight.
Yep, that's the other thing. You need to put weight in that as well.
Ooh, I have good news on the snow front for me. We were supposed to get a storm last night, well, like a short one, for a couple inches, and there's just a couple flakes. Great. 2 weeks working out after all. I was afraid this week would be full of snow.
Yeah.
Well, so now you've said that, tomorrow you won't be able to open your front door.
Yeah, all it takes is one little shift. It wouldn't be out of the ordinary for them to be like, oh, that shifted just a little more than we had planned. Looks like it's going to be lasting for 2 days. Or you get the random, unexpected, the storm will pass and then get out into the Gulf of Maine and then start just swirling around and then come back and hit you with harder snow.
Yep.
Well, preferably for it taking off to Europe.
Yeah, it's all worn out by the time it gets to Europe.
Well, we had some, almost that end of last week in Denmark. There was a pretty severe storm.
Does Denmark get that effect too, being right by a sea like that? Where the storms get there and then they decide to...
No,
kind of
they're not
spin
big enough
and
for that. But if we get easterly winds, which we don't get anymore, we do get snow from the Baltic because it heats up the air.
Yeah, what Rick's talking about is lake effect snow. So as a
Well, here it's called either like wraparound snow or a nor'easter, but
Yeah, but we
usually
don't
it's
get that
wrapped.
because, I mean, the bodies of waters are not large enough to do that effect.
Yeah, whenever we get what was lake effect snow for the lake region, it's always called a clipper storm here because it's just flying across Canada or across like the Canadian US border. And then usually we don't get much snow from it, but it's always a cold snow. Those are the ones where it snows extremely heavy for like 2 hours and then it's over.
But there is something going on at the moment. The stratosphere above the pole is very, very warm now. And that could lead to cold shock here, but we'll see.
it'll happen while you're in Arizona, Uffe.
No, it's a long-term effect, so probably while I'm in Vietnam.
I'm happy to see that on Saturday it's supposed to get pretty cold up here. It's going to be like negative temperatures overnight and then teens and single digits during the day, and down in Connecticut and Massachusetts it's going to be in the high 20s, so be dodging that one. By the time I get back to Maine it'll be warmed back up again to an extent. Although it is going to be cold that Saturday night here. I like it when it's cold when I'm away, but I don't like it when it snows when I'm away. I don't think that's happening. It's nothing worse than coming back from a trip and having to clear your driveway just to get in. That happened one time when we went to Camden for the weekend. Stayed in a bed and breakfast, had a great time. We even got the honeymoon suite and everything because it was the price of a regular room during the summer, but it was less during the winter. Had a great time, ate tons of food, came back, and there was a massive snowbank in front of my driveway. Yeah.
Careful here. Watch out for any debris coming off the balloons.
Oh, yes. This is where it could happen. Do these guys not know?
I know, right?
Pretty amateurs, the K9YO out of Chicago, that bloody balloon they shot over Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite happy with that because they don't respect our band plan over here when they send stuff over.
Yeah, I read that article. The thing I love about it the most, though, is the fact that, you know, they were termed as an unidentified flying object. And
Well, you only needed to look at APRS.
they were.
Hey, Uffe.
Because if you want to shoot something down, you just have to call it a UFO. And then they got all sorts of people all worked up.
I mean, that
Because they
balloon
were-
was sending out its call sign every 1 second, I think. So it was not unidentifiable. So we've been
Yeah, the
fighting
article-
these hobby groups over here for like 20 years. They had a satellite at once. That was really stupid.
Oh, wow. The article that I read was focusing on the fact that the F-22 Raptor launched a $4,000 missile. Or no, it was $400,000 missile
Yes.
at a $100 balloon and took it down. I'm sure the
They've been
equipment,
talking to the Danish FCC, telling them that they might need to get their tools in order so they can do stuff like that.
yeah. From all of my knowledge from watching movies and TV shows based upon the president and his decisions, all I can imagine is that he gave the go-ahead to some general that really wants to shoot things down. And next thing you know, things are dropping from the sky, left and right.
You have to sharpen your tools every once in a while. I also note that there has been no more Chinese balloons since then.
Thing is, like, at any point in time, they could have just like put out a memo to the press to like, hey, any citizen who would like to shoot down a balloon, we'll give you $400,000. Or you could save money and just be like $300,000, $100,000 savings. Complete chaos, but savings of monies. You think
We don't want accountants to run the military.
having
Go back
a the Middle Ages?
Balloon
Gerrie.
over the Midwest or the middle of the country and just saying you won't be prosecuted if you shoot it down.
Yeah.
It'll be down without paying anybody anything.
Oh yeah. There's some
Heck, I'd be out there.
70-year-old guy with a howitzer.
I'd be out there.
Oh
There's
yes.
some 70-year-old guy out there with a howitzer in his barn, just waiting for the reason to touch it off.
Oh, exactly.
I've got a bucket of range ammo. More than able to punch a hole in a balloon.
Yeah. The problem is we have all the people with the guns right in the middle of the country. And we need them on the edges so nothing gets over.
I know there's a few in Maine. There's one store that you go in here. It's called Maine Military Supply. And it's just like, what? Wow. Like some of the guns they have in there. Like 50 caliber sniper rifles and stuff. I bet you could hit a balloon with that. I've never really looked to see just how far a round can travel if you shoot, you know, like straight up as opposed to 80 degrees or, you know, whatever. Or I guess not 80. Yeah, never mind. That was wrong. As opposed to, you know, shooting at 120 or something like that. How far above the balloon would you have to aim in order to hit the balloon? And would you be able to actually hit that balloon from that distance?
Oh yeah.
Well, whether you can or not, I'm sure a few people will be more than happy to have a go.
Oh yeah, Canada would be screwed. There would be reports all over Canada of rounds just dropping everywhere.
We just entered the intestines, Gerrie, and we're at 80 watts.
Ah.
Here for 5 minutes.
You're entering the intestines?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, then I made some time on you.
Surprised me. Your buddy did help well then.
Yeah, but I lost it.
Oh no.
So I'm at the turn going into the road that leads to the intestines.
Ah.
Where before I was about there when you got started.
Oh. Ah.
My seat feels really hard today.
Did you adjust it?
No. I should have deflated it a little bit though. See, that's an idea. Why has that not been done yet? An inflatable seat. You can pick and choose what you want.
Oh my goodness.
It could be set up like those cool sneakers that they had when I was a kid, where they had the basketball on the tongue and you could pump them up. Be kind of like based on that.
You'll be constantly adjusting the pressure then.
Oh yeah, but you could do it while you're riding, you know.
Guys, my saddle got a puncture.
Relief. Well, I mean, there's always that potential. See, that's okay. So it would be an insert, so that you could change that out relatively easily.
A saddle inner tube.
For some reason.
I want to insert anything close today. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
inserting
great
anything
idea.
near my
We'll go
saddle
with
either.
I'm sure someone's gone and done something with that by now. And there must be a reason why it hasn't taken off.
Quick, Rick, get it patented.
Because there's only one Rick. That'll buy it.
It can be one of the once I patent it and produce it, I can sell the idea to Zwift, and then they can use it as your level 61 reward. Your avatar gets an inflatable seat.
You need to include a can of butane underneath the saddle, so that when you go above 700 watts, flames shoot out the back of it.
That
the
would
evolution of the fire socks, the fire saddle.
That's a good way to win a sprint right there. Uffe needs that. Uffe could do his lead out and still win the sprint.
Uffe does not need that.
I just won the sprint, but unfortunately in the second group. So this is my destiny, best of the rest.
You would have absolutely no one drafting whatsoever.
On it, Rick.
Yeah,
Rest over.
But already, I mean, in 2 months we will all be in IGT because Zwift is not working, as we saw today. So there I can steer, so I can just move away when you try to tame me.
More minutes.
Okay.
Good.
Have fun, guys. See you later.
Hi, Uffe.
Yeah, okay, Uffe.
Have a good day.
Yeah, if I didn't make a lot of distance on you guys.
Yeah, especially if you could hit the little pump and make it stiff when you're ready to go hard.
We haven't talked him out of it yet, Gerrie.
No, apparently not.
You could soften it up when you're just riding. I think it's a great idea.
I don't think I want my saddle soft.
No.
Well, there's those times, you know. I know there was a time on that one road I could have used a softer saddle on my 130-mile ride.
Oh, I'd rather have a little suspension.
Well,
that I can adjust. But
I don't have a quick fix for that one.
Well, it's just like a dropper post that you inflate below. So if there's more air in there, higher pressure, it'll be more solid. Otherwise, it'll be more springy.
Are you talking about the seat?
You should title this stream Rick's Ramblings.
Inflatable saddle will just make the area where I sit bigger.
Well, yeah, there'd have to be some designs made up to try to prevent that as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Like there would probably end up being some sort of a rigid side somehow on the sides that would hold it all together. And then, of course, it has the cover on it. That would be like a leather cover or whatever.
I can tell you've been thinking about this for quite some time.
At least 5 minutes.
And this was Saddle Talk.
Hey, come on.
And
This
I feel-
should be food talk, not saddle talk.
I feel
We
like
haven't, we haven't
the
mentioned
never
food yet, and we're
the never-
45 minutes in.
ooh, wow. Heidi just put some toast in the toaster, so it's about to come. That smells terrific.
Oh, that's horrible, Rick. Having the smell of toast so close.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I made
far away.
I baked a pizza yesterday morning after I rode to take to work, and so it's a 5-cheese pizza. I sprinkled some onion powder on, and then some garlic and onion salt on top of that. Then laid another layer of cheese on top of that, and then put it in the oven. So it was a 6-cheese pizza. And oh, with that onion powder on, is it good? It's about a third of it yesterday. It'll be round 2 today.
If you're gonna go to 5 cheeses, might as well just step it up to 6.
Well, I didn't have another cheese, so
That makes sense.
well, it was already 5 cheese. I made it 6 cheese. Didn't I say that?
Oh, okay. No, well, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
remember.
did say that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a 5 cheese pizza, and then you added a 6.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to review the rattlesnake song that I sent you yesterday?
Oh, I
from
haven't yet. No, sorry.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
No, I didn't.
The video, that was my first time seeing the video. And I just sat there laughing at it. And then I was questioned what I was laughing at. At this point, it's a big deal at the brewery because everybody just thinks it's hilarious how dumb the song comes across. But then it's just imprinted in your brain.
Yeah, you see, I'm scared of that happening.
I'm a bit broken looking at music videos.
Oh, it's the worst. This one, it's just them playing in front of a green screen of like something zooming through the desert. And so they're just sitting there just playing their guitars and stuff, and it's just moving behind them. Oh, it's great stuff. Hilarious. Of course, the guy who introduced it to us at the brewery, I was like, you've seen the music video, I'm guessing. He's like, yeah, it's awesome, right? I was like, well, I guess you could, that would be a word for it.
It's a right on
He's
from
like,
then.
He's like, yeah, it's just some dudes playing music. Good morning.
It's Ben.
Hey, Mr. Ben Ribble.
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 Band.
It's a good job. It's a good job he doesn't have a name that begins with D. Because then he'd be Dribble.
Did your cleats arrive, Ben?
Speaking of which, I need to make a cleat adjustment today. I've been meaning to do it for a couple weeks now.
Oh, so it's travelling down the leg. You're also seating now. It's the cleats, is it?
Oh, Wednesday.
Because of the dribble. Wow. And then what? What else is Ribble going to have you hang on for? Well, that's probably not Ribble, is it? They dribble too much. Hey. I loved it when I first got my bike, and I would always keep it in my line of sight whenever I was around the house, so that during commercials I could look over and just see it there leaned up against the wall. Still happens though. Every morning when I wake up, it's leaned against the wall on the opposite side of the bedroom. I get up and I can see it in the darkness. I always check it out as I walk by.
What's its name?
Amanda. I never named that one a different one. I was like, you know what? That's a pretty good name. The bike I'm on now, though, is Martha. This checkpoint just wasn't the same.
That would be a good name for a Madone. Martha the Madone.
Yeah. You can have it if you want.
What, bike? Thank you.
Or it could be called Maddie.
Hey there, Harry. Good morning to you.
Hey, Harry. Good morning.
Liking the stream then?
I'm almost to 100,000 channel points.
Yay. How many's Gerrie got?
Where's Gerrie?
No, how many channel points have you got?
Oh, let's see. I was looking at drops. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Well,
Not enough.
double yours and you've about got what I've got.
Yep.
I
Since
think I've
my
got
work schedule has changed, I'm not on the channel long in the mornings anymore.
I think I've got a lifetime supply of Kraken Club.
Oh yeah. How much is that? 100k?
No, 40,000.
3,000. Yep, Housecuff's still ways to go.
10 years and some.
Trying to figure out how far behind you guys am I.
Right, when we come to work, we've got 5 minutes of this left before we're back to 18 watts again. And to get to a notable mention, a landmark, that's the word I was looking for. I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, I see the river. And where's that river? Oh no, you are way ahead of me. If that's the river.
Oh, we're coming in, just passing the estuary. Wind farm, wind generators, wind turbines, there you go. I don't know what's going on in my head this morning.
I'll tell you one thing that isn't. Rattlesnake. Until you watch that video.
Oh my goodness.
Started riding alongside the river.
Yeah. And you're gonna cross the river?
Yeah.
Yeah. I made some time, but not enough. Since we're all moving at the speed. I should have changed to the TT bike. Maybe then, but I don't think 7 kilometers is too much to catch anybody. It means I need to go 7 kilometers an hour quicker than you guys to catch you within an hour.
Yeah.
Hey Owen, good morning.
Hey, watch your own.
Hey, look. We have some running going on next year, Gerrie.
What's that?
I heard it. Is there a running that's getting ready to happen next year or something? I heard beep beep.
Running?
Yeah.
Me? Running?
Yeah,
Sounded
and
like a
Gerrie,
treadmill turning on.
Jerry's doing math and getting it right.
That doesn't happen often.
Hey, get to the right on there, Owen.
Only when I get paid.
Oh yeah, so oh no, you came in the chat. We asked what you were going to have for breakfast, but after you've gone, you came in the stream chat, didn't you? Mustn't forget that today.
What is it? Yes. Yesterday I guessed eggs.
Yes, you did.
I was correct.
Nice.
Were they duck eggs?
Nope. Chicken, eggs.
Go. You try doing that on rollers. One minute to go.
That's fun, Owen. Exactly 12, Owen.
Ooh, almost there. Just when I didn't feel like doing this anymore.
There we go.
Nice.
80 watts.
Oh, yeah.
Just for coming up on the
Oh, good.
habit sprint.
Three
No
minutes of
Jersey for
endurance. No jersey for you guys?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we were saving them for you, Gerrie.
No way. We usually get at least one jersey between the three of us.
Oh, here we go. Here's our daily update on the travels of Kate.
Well, Owen, I'm thinking about your question. And it all depends on what bike you're on.
Apparently, he's still in Paris eating traditional Parisian gourmet, which looks like a lot of soft stuff. Can we see it? There it is.
What is that?
I don't even know. I had another friend show me.
Is there a frog's leg in there?
Probably.
Or a snail?
I had another friend who's in London right now who sent me a picture of a traditional English breakfast, and I was like, "Ooh, that's my style right there."
Oh,
I don't know.
yes.
I don't know about this traditional Parisian gourmet though.
That's the one thing the English know how to do.
Yeah, that is a solid breakfast. Like that's, I could use that in my life every day.
So,
Well, then you'd be twice the
us an
person you are
African.
today, Rick.
oh yeah, that as well. That's how South African breakfast looks as well.
Oh, nice.
Probably a bit more meat in there, but sausage, egg, bacon, eggs,
Don't forget the egg.
toast, maybe toast or porridge,
Egg.
maybe egg.
Like the Monty
Oh,
Python
yes,
spam
that's
sketch, this.
No spam.
The restaurant, yeah, the restaurant right next to the brewery It's changed owners, but the previous owner, he used to, right around St. Patrick's Day, he would always do bangers and mash as a special.
Nice.
Oh, so good. I'd be
Porridge
like,
a bit of-
Bangers here is so hot.
Oh, we don't have porridge on the fry up, Owen. That's the dessert.
What's a fry up? Is that porridge and an egg?
No, fry up is what we call a full English. So all your fried foods, your bacon, your sausage, fried bread,
Oh, okay.
fried eggs. That's a fry up.
Oh, nice.
yeah, I also like the way the bacon looked. It looked more meaty than fat.
Oh, yes.
Very
English
nice.
bacon is a lot better than here. Bacon here is just fat, that's all.
I mean,
So the bacon
unless
here
it's
is the stuff the Europeans doesn't eat.
it seems like it. The kind where if you bake it in the oven, you have to take it out immediately because it's just sitting in a half an inch thick layer of grease.
Yep.
There we go. Workout over.
Oh, nice. Mine's almost done. 54 seconds.
I did get some bacon the other day, though. That was the bacon I cooked the other day. That was more meaty than fat. That was good.
Ah.
That one even had like, it's that kind of bacon that even had the different fat that like when it cooled off, it was white instead of being like
Oh,
brown and gross.
Yep.
And oh, it's very good. The only problem was it was expensive, and you only get like, I think there was like 8 slices of bacon in it in the package. But it was worth it.
So if you are in Springfield and you're looking for a place for breakfast,
Yeah.
there's Little Georgie's, the home of the ham. So they don't do bacon, they do ham.
Nice.
And you can get a ham sandwich, ham, egg, and cheese for pretty cheap there. And it's good. It's a little hole in the wall there.
George's.
I used to enjoy black
send you
pudding
the link.
until I stopped eating pork, Owen.
So far, the best place I've ever eaten at for breakfast was shoot, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's right outside of Buffalo, New York. And we were just staying there on the way back from Wisconsin one time. And we just looked for places for breakfast. It had all the stars, and we showed up, and it did not look promising. It looked like, it would just be your
Hey,
normal,
Alexis.
halfway done breakfast that's just tossed at you. And we went in,
Yep.
and it was amazing. It was amazing, the things they were doing with breakfast.
Oh, yes.
Just putting all kinds of flavors together that you'd never think of. And yeah, it was really, really good. The place was packed, as
You
you
need
would
to-
expect with a place that good.
You need to tell them about tuna ice cream. All right, 1.5K. And then we'll shut down and get ready for Divas. Looks like Gerrie's done. Is Gerrie done?
Yep, Gerrie is done.
Gerrie's done.
Ding, Gerrie.
Mr. Bessler. It's been a while. Morning, Shane.
Wow. Hi, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Oh, I can get to 60 kilometers.
That's much better. 61 TSS.
This is
Oh,
Delport.
goedemorgen.
Is it morning or afternoon, Gerrie?
It is.
Good
Must be
afternoon.
Goedemiddag.
Definitely.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I've been battling without power. My in-laws is running 36 hours without power at this point.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks, Shane.
Cheers, Shane.
as ever. Thanks.
These are good. Yeah.
The camera is doing a good job then.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with some apps. With a good camera, green screen, the proper lighting.
The rabbit hole.
A whole makeup crew. What I don't tell you guys, don't tell anybody, is that Grace does my makeup before I get on.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's how it works. Okay,
That'd
time to
be
go.
something else.
All right. What's for
and
breakfast?
We're going for 40 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's
What's breakfast today, Gerrie?
I think eggs again.
Hey,
We've got good bran muffins that we are having for breakfast. So
Nice.
most probably eggs and bran muffins.
There's my 40k. That will do.
Let's see. There we go. And it's 40k.
Show the horse.
you can't poo the cow.
And
Yes.
feed the pigs.
Beaten eggs. Owen.
Beets and eggs. No way. Not beets. Thank you. On that note, I'm out of here.
All right.
Have a wonderful
Yeah.
day.
See you later, Gerrie.
Have a good one. Yeah, definitely haven't been working on the apps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
and Owen
either.
asked if I said apps or apps. Definitely not apps. I mean, they're in there somewhere.
But they're covered up with a flap at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah. A little protective coating.
A 1-pack.
I grew up
All right.
with an older brother. I know how to protect from punches.
I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining us on the stream this morning. I'll be back in about 25 minutes' time with the Odivas group ride. Until then, take care, and we'll see you shortly. Thanks, Owen, Ben, Alexis, Shane, Mrs. Delport as well. Appreciate you dropping in, and we'll see you again shortly. Bye for now.